Symptoms and stages of HIV infection.
There you are. Did you enjoy yourself?
Very much. I had a look at the charts on the walls. I was really attracted to the one on HIV/AIDS.
Great. What did you learn?
Quite a lot. I liked the chart on symptoms and stages of HIV infection.
Sounds great. So, what have you learned so far from the chart?
That the symptoms of HIV can vary from one person to another.
Good observation. In fact, there are people who may not get any symptoms at all for many years. What else did you learn?
That HIV infection actually occurs in 3 stages. That is acute primary, asymptomatic, and symptomatic stages. But I don't understand them well.
Right, that's why you have me. Let's begin with acute primary stage. This is the first stage of HIV infection. Between 1 and 4 weeks of getting infected with HIV, some people will experience symptoms that feel more or less the same as flu.
I know what a flu looks like.
Try me, Liz.
Well, when you have flu, you experience fever, headache, stomach aches, and joint pains.
Well done. Other symptoms include body rash, sore throat, swollen glands, and muscle pains. Now, these symptoms can happen because your body is reacting with the virus.
Mind explaining that a little further?
Well, when HIV enters the body, it attacks the CD4 cells. The cells that are infected with the HIV are now circulating throughout your blood system. Your system responds to the attack by producing antibodies to fight off the virus.
That is war going on in your body, right?
Yep. Put it in a layman's language. It may be too early to get an accurate HIV test at this point, but the levels of the virus in your blood system is very high.
And how long does this stage last?
That's a very good question. It takes up to a few months to complete.
After which the infection gets to the asymptomatic stage.
Exactly. Once the stage 1 is over, many people start to feel better. In the asymptomatic stage, the virus may not show any symptoms for as long as 10 to 15 years, depending on the age, background, and overall health of a person.
Does that mean the virus in this case has become inactive?
No. The virus is actually very active, infecting new cells and making more copies of itself in your blood system. After some time, this will cause a lot of damage to your immune system if nothing is done about it.
So the damage to the immune system leads into the 3rd stage.
You got it. This is the symptomatic stage. Now, at this point, you are more likely to become seriously ill with infections or diseases that your body would otherwise fight off easily. These kind of infections that take advantage of the weak immune system are referred to as opportunistic infections.
Can you give me an example, Daktari?
Of course, no problem. We have diseases such as pneumonia, cancer, and even meningitis.
Got it. So, what are the symptoms in this stage?
Now, common symptoms in the symptomatic stage include weight loss, chronic diarrhea, night sweats, persistent coughs, and regular infections.
Sounds like signs of AIDS.
You got it. Now, if you develop serious opportunistic infections due to weakened immune system, then you are said to have AIDS.
And that is the time when you wait to die.
Let me say it like this. If you have an advanced HIV with AIDS defining symptoms, then it is really important to get right treatment as soon as possible. Now, with proper treatment, you are still able to recover from AIDS-related infections and bring HIV under control.
I see. So when is the right time to go for an HIV test, Daktari?
Okay. That's a very good question. But first, let's grab something to eat at the cafeteria. We shall talk while we eat, if that's okay with you.
Fine by me. Let's go.